Hi everyone, this is Muhammad Amir Khan with one more video. So, in this video, we are going to discuss some important interview questions in SAP HANA. So, I have been attending few of the interviews in the recent months or recent weeks. So, in few of the interviews or in most of the interviews, so I come across these questions which are there on the screen. So we will so I will try to go through all the questions and probably try to answer them as well with my best knowledge. So you could consider these questions as like important questions, and you need to know these the answer or the concepts of these questions. So these are more oftenly used questions. Okay, so let's go to the 10 questions which I have prepared for this video. The first question is what is union and union all? What is the difference between them? So in one of my videos, so I have explained what is union and what is union all, and I gave the detailed explanation about it. So you could visit to that video to get the details of like what is union and union all with a clear explanation. Okay. The second question is what is input parameter and variable. So you need to know this input parameter and variable, and need to know what is the difference between input parameter and variable. So in one of my previous videos, while discussing the performance tuning techniques, I explained what is input parameter, how it behaves, and what is variable. I could also explain it in this video as well, but when I do, if I want to do it, the video will go very lengthy. So that is not an intention of this video to explain all these concepts in detail. So whatever the concepts which have already covered, so I'll just highlight them so that you can refer to the previous videos. uh, okay, the third question is what is the difference between rank and dense rank. So he'll ask explanation to demonstrate what is rank and dense rank. So this is also most frequently asked question. So you could you need so I have explained about rank and dense rank with examples and with details, with detailed explanation in my previous videos. So you could visit to my previous videos to get the explanation about rank and dense rank. All right, so first three questions. So I have not written just to go and watch my videos. These questions are frequently asked questions, so you need to definitely know these the concepts of like union all, input parameter, variable, rank and dense rank one. Okay, the fourth and most commonly used question is types of joins. So what are the types of joins you come across in HANA? So most probably they'll ask what is left outer join, inner join, referential join, and all this. Whatever the joins which I have covered in the previous videos, so you can go through it. So there are few more joins which are left. So I'll try my level best to cover them as soon as possible. I think like text join, okay, and also maybe like referential join. I'm not sure, like I'll go through the concepts which I have covered in joins. So if something needs to be covered, I'll definitely look into it and create a new video for that. All right, fifth question is the most uh, important question, and it is very frequently asked. So don't neglect the fifth question. What are the different what are the different performance techniques, performance tuning techniques? What are the different types of like techniques which we use to improve the performances in SAP HANA? So this is also like I have created a part 1 with 5 of the techniques which I come across to improve the performance. You can go and visit the video to get knowledge on it. Okay, and he'll ask some real time experiences like what issues you have faced, any scenarios, challenges, and all those things. So whatever you have come across in your projects, Just take two or three scenarios which you could put in front of the interviewer, right? And this is also one of the important questions which I feel, the seventh one: how do you transport your HANA objects from one landscape, like from development to quality and production? Okay, this I am yet to create a video, so I am planning to create a video on this question. So uh, I'll plan to create it maybe like as soon as possible. The next question is, what is calculated column and restricted column? This is also one of the basic concepts which everyone needs to know, and interviewers will also focus these questions, like what is calculated column and restricted column. So I have not created any video on this one, so I have explanation in this video. So I'll try to briefly explain about what is calculated column and restricted column. Okay, calculated column is created on fly while designing the HANA model. So at the time of creating HANA view, for example like CV, so we create calculated column, and it is created when we require a new field with some calculations or expressions performed in it. So when we require a new field to be created with some logic or with some expression, so we create a calculated column. Let's deep dive in it with the next explanation. uh, let's say for example we require a new field which does a calculation like amount into quantity, and we have amount and quantity already in our CV, and which is coming from the source tables. Let's say we have this scenario. We can achieve this kind of scenarios with the help of creating calculated columns. Okay, so we have inbuilt like string functions, arithmetic functions, math functions, date and time functions, etc. So we can use these functions also while creating a calculated column. All right, so I think it is very simple. So this is what all about calculated columns. Okay, so this calculated column will not be there from the source. We will create it by ourselves while designing a HANA model, and we can use the existing fields to existing fields also, uh, and we can use some functions also which we already have in the calculate column to create a new new column with some calculations. Okay, restricted column is slightly different, slightly difference when compared to calculated column. Restricted column is created on fly, same as the calculated column. The difference is it gives the measure values which is already existing in the CV. It gives all the list of some measure values what we want for some restriction on the dimension field. So let's say we want to create a new column. We want a column in which I want an amount which is already like amount field is already coming from the source, for example. Okay, so I want a new field in which I want to see amounts only for some restriction on the dimension, like only for some countries, only for country India, for example. So this kind of things can be handled or achieved from restricted column concept. So these are the two concepts like we have these are like commonly asked in interviews, so you need to be aware of these concepts as well. So next is, what is optimized join? So it is one of the like confusing concept. So I have created a video on this one in very detailed way. You could go through that video to understand what is optimized join. So it is one of the performance tuning techniques also, so you need to know this. Okay, so next question is, what is dynamic join? It is also one of the interesting topics, and also used in interview. So need to know about dynamic join. If you know it, it will make a good impression in front of him, because this is something like most of the candidates like gets confused or might not know about it. So make sure you at least know all these 10 questions with a good explanation. These are the like frequently asked questions in interview. Besides this, I'll try to make some more questions which are useful to prepare for interviews. So hope this video is useful. Have a nice day. Thank you, thanks for watching this video. So we'll meet in our in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.